Hi guys, Michael here. Welcome to the fish room. About 6 weeks ago I took down this tank up here and made a new aquascape. I aimed to go for a South American vibe and I wanted it to be a home for some nano fish. So today I'm going to show you how we released 3 different shoals of small and beautiful nano fish into this new environment. You're going to see how these fish explore the new home and show some interesting shoaling behavior. I hope you enjoy. Hang on. In September, I took down one of the tanks in the green wall. With so many tanks, there's always at least 1 or 2 that are at the end of the life circle. After several years, the substrate gets dirty and a makeover is needed. And that includes a serious cleaning of the substrate. I use ordinary inert gravel in all my tanks, but trust me, there's plenty of dirt and nutrients down there after just a few months. After 3 to 4 years, there might be too much. I do a bit of gravel cleaning, but that can be difficult in some areas with lots of plants. Not least carpeting plants. There will be a slow build-up of dirt down there, even if you have a very well-balanced tank with lots of plants and relatively few fish. So occasionally I tear out all the plants and hardscape. And literally dig in. I take the substrate out and clean it in temperate water, so I keep some of the beneficial bacteria alive. I always take the sponge filter out and place that in another tank, so I keep most of the filter bacteria alive as well. That ensures that I can start a new Ecoscape and basically have it circled within a few days. I did that in the start of October. So, about 6 weeks ago. Then I arranged some driftwood and lava rocks. I sourced some Amazon sword plants, Vallisneria and Taiwan lilies from other tanks. I also added a few strands of hornwort and some frog bed that would start growing immediately and reduce the risk of algae outbreak. They might be taken out later. Within the first weeks, I added several ramshorn snails and some daphnia to help get the aquarium going and keep algae at bay. I also added some leaves for the tanning and other beneficial effects, and just because I think leaves look natural in a rainforest style tank. And soon, as usual, I really need to get out of my comfort zone. Another jungle tank was up and running. My aim was going for a South American vibe, even though some of the plants weren't from that continent. I did, however, step out of my comfort zone at one point, deciding to make a South American nano fish community tank instead of making one more species tank. Then I started releasing fish. The first ones to enter was a small shoal of Nanostomus marginatus, dwarf pencilfish. This fish has been a favorite of mine since I started my first aquarium. It's so cool to watch these small beauties swimming around quietly, inspecting all corners of their environment. They are not tight shoeless, but they like having friends around. I think there were 7 pencils. I had a single bristlenose pleco that entered the aquarium as well. Not nano by any means, but the driftwood needs cleaning. In the next days I rearranged a couple of things in the tank. A couple of the driftwoods were too dominating and was removed. And I had to do a brutal trimming of the hornswort that after a month was about to fill the upper third of the tank. After that, the tank was ready for more fish. The next release was a shoal of 8 empertetras and a dozen of the adorable Corydorus pygmaeus. The embers are part-time shoalers, but loosen up as well and explore the tank on their own occasionally. Most of the time they stay in the middle of the tank, while the pencils primarily occupy the upper part. The small cories like to explore the bottom region. That is, when they don't take a break on a leaf or on some of the structures in the tank. A funny behavior of this species and some of the other small Corydorus is that they like to swim up in the water column and basically act like a shoal of small tetras. They even shoal together with the tetras. All of the species in the new community tank will be pulled out from time to time for a working day or 2 in the breeding rack. But when they are off duty, they have this tank to chill in. It's gonna be interesting to follow the interaction between these fish and see the tank mature. Okay guys, thanks for hanging on so far. I'll just leave you with a couple of minutes of chill with these beautiful fish. Hope you enjoyed it. See you around next time.